thanks for joining in. Today I want to talk about 4 ways to make your dreams a reality. 4 steps you need to take in your life, no matter where you find yourself right now, to make your dreams a reality. I believe that most of you watching right now, you have plans or you have a dream you want to see become a reality, or at least you have an ambition. And I'm here to talk you through ways you can overcome some of the things that are standing on your way to achieving your ambitions in life. And the very first thing is that you have to deal with limiting beliefs and mindsets. There are lots of things that are holding us back every day as we set out to accomplish the things that we have in front of us, be it things relating to business, be it relating to relationships, relating to academics, whatever you are doing as a professional or even just as an everyday person. There might be something holding you back and you don't know. And the very first thing is that you have to examine your beliefs. What are the kinds of beliefs you've grown up holding? What are the kind of beliefs that you've attached yourself so strongly with or to? And I come from a society that believes so much that to make it, you have to have a connection, you have to have a godfather. In Cameroon, generally, the godfather syndrome is so strong to the point where people wouldn't want to take a step until they know there is someone who will guarantee their success, or there is someone maybe high up in authority, or maybe high up in society, who's going to help them achieve their objective, achieve their dream. And so people simply don't start out because they've looked around and they've examined very keenly, and they found out that they don't have someone who is connected, who can help them, who can facilitate their way to success. And I'm here to tell you that that is a limiting belief that you have to deal with if you're looking to make your dreams a reality. If you're looking to transform your ambitions into a reality, you have to overcome this feeling that if you don't have someone who's well connected, you can't make it. Sometimes people just say, well, in Cameroon, you can't simply just make it if you don't have enough money, if you don't have enough resources. I'm here again to challenge that and to let you know that you can make it, starting with very little or nothing, just walking yourself gradually, being focused and committed, you can make it. So all you need is your determination. All you need is, the ability to think and think highly outside of the box, and you will be able to make it. And one of the beliefs that I've come across also is, and this is associated very much with young people, is that you're good for nothing. We come from a society, or we live in a society where sometimes it's just easier, for people to say that they are good for nothing, or to believe that they're good for nothing based on beliefs that they've held growing up, or maybe based on the people they've surrounded themselves with. Maybe your parents or your friends have made you to know that you are good for nothing. You have to be able to challenge that belief. You have to be able to overcome that belief in order to make your dream or your dreams a reality. I know some of these beliefs are deep rooted. These are beliefs that we've held growing up, and so sometimes it might be very difficult to break these or to challenge these. But you have to know and understand here that in order to make your dreams a reality, you must overcome these. And the second thing to make your dreams an ambition, the second step, is that you have to overcome your fear of failure. The fear of failure is real, and sometimes it even just stops us from taking action in the first place. So people fear so much what might happen if they don't succeed. Sometimes people are even afraid of success itself. How am I going to deal with this success if it does come? And so that might be very real with you right now, and it might be something that is also stopping you from making your dreams a reality. I'm here to encourage you to step up and overcome that fear of failure. For you to succeed, you have to sometimes encounter failure. I know many people who have failed so many times, and that did not stop them from trying. and they eventually made it, and they made it big. And I'm an example of such people. I remember when I started out applying for scholarships to further my studies, I encountered failure so many times, and there were times I felt like I should give up. I should simply just give up. I remember applying for a scholarship 3 times and only made it, the third try. I mean, I was terribly discouraged, but I kept trying, and I kept believing that I was gonna make it. And so if I was afraid of failure, I wouldn't have even started in the first place, and I would have given up maybe probably after the first try. So I'm here to encourage you to know that the fear of failure might be something you have to grapple with, but that shouldn't stop you from trying in the first place. You have to muster your courage. You have to believe that nothing can stop you. And once you have this mindset that you are unstoppable, you're going to make it, even in a very difficult environment, in a very competitive environment as well. So overcoming the fear of failure will help you to be able to take the first steps towards realizing your ambitions, realizing your dreams. And the third thing here is that you have to understand your real needs. Now, this is very important, especially for people who are struggling with lots of things right now, and prioritizing might become a problem for you. In order to make your dreams a reality, you have to sort out what your real needs are from your wants. Sometimes we get confused between wants and needs, but needs have to be isolated and dealt with by people who are seeking to succeed, to turn their ambitions into a reality. And I know that there are top human needs that we have to pay attention to. One of them is certainty. Sometimes we just want to be certain. We just want that assurance that what we're setting out to achieve is something that's certain and something that is doable. We also have significance. That is a real human need. We just want to be significant in our own society. Connection and love is a real human need as well. And growth, the need to grow and the need to make a contribution to our community is a human need as well. So sometimes you just have to be able to differentiate your needs, to be able to understand what your needs are in the first place. If your need is the need for certainty, then you might be able to forgo so many other things in order to pin that down and make sure that you are working hard and you are sacrificing so much to make sure that what you're setting out to do is something that is certain to succeed. It doesn't just happen, but you have to make that happen. And if you're looking for connection, love, then you have to be able to sacrifice time and invest. It doesn't just happen as well. You have to be able to participate in making it happen and make a contribution, a real contribution, a sacrifice in making that happen. And if it's just the need to make a contribution to your community, then you have to be dedicated as well. You have to make a sacrifice, sometimes letting go of fame, the need or the desire to be famous, to be rich, in order to contribute in a real way to your community, helping serve people in your community. So you have to be able to understand what your needs are if you're looking to realize your ambitions. And the last thing, and of course the fourth step here, is that you have to take action. Now it's time to act. You've done all of these steps, the first 3 steps. The next thing, which is crucial, is that you need to take action in order to realize your dreams. Some of you are just at that point where you have done the thinking, you've done the visualization, you've done all of these things, you've overcome those limiting beliefs, and you've been able to understand your needs, and you've been able to deal with these limiting beliefs and in attitudes and mindsets. Now it's time for you to act, and action is very important because it is what is going to spur something, the realization of that ambition, of that goal or dream. When it comes to acting, you don't act in a vacuum. You have to set goals attainable and realistic goals, you have to be able to plan effectively and also be realistic in your planning. You have to just step out and act and do things that will move you from point A to point B. You have to be able to go out and be, putting your neck out, sticking your head out. Even when people are not daring enough to take action, you should be able to take action in certain steps, in certain areas, and in certain aspects of life. So you should not give up once you've started to act, even if you're not seeing immediate results, even if success is not imminent, not that there is light at the end of the tunnel. So continue to take those baby steps, and baby steps will become mature steps. And before long, you realize that you are deep rooted in what you're doing, and that your commitment, your hard work, your labor is paying off, and you begin to see results. And those early results will spur you to take even more steps, or to act even further to realize bigger results. And so these are the steps we have here for you today. You're looking to make your dreams and ambitions a reality. The very first thing is that you have to deal with limiting beliefs and mindsets. Those things that are setting you behind, that are besetting, you have to deal with them. You have to overcome the fear of failure, which is often very real. You have to understand your real needs and be able to isolate them and deal with them effectively. And then lastly, you have to take action. And thank you for watching today. If you've been blessed by today's video, make sure to share, make sure to subscribe to our channel, and continue to watch out for live lessons. May God bless you.